The research writing process, key terms and concepts. The first key concept research writers should understand before they begin is that a research essay must be framed in terms of a problem and a solution. Although other essays like book reviews or analysis essays simply offer an answer to a question, research essays address a problem about which the scholars disagree and offer a solution as an argumentative thesis. This problem-solution structure is evident in the generic form of the introduction to a research essay. The prelude or exegesis simply refers to the way writers set up the problem. It is the initial attempt to motivate readers by emphasizing the intrigue or significance of the topic, or by highlighting the consequences raised by the problem that the essay attempts to solve. The research question is the analytical question that focuses the essay on an aspect of a particular object of study. The research question is the narrow question the thesis, reasons, and evidence seek to answer. The research question is open-ended and it invites an argumentative answer. The research problem is the broader issue in the field about which the scholars disagree, and it intersects in some way with the topic of the research question. The research problem helps to situate and emphasize the significance and relevance of the essay. The literature review, or scholarly conversation, is a brief survey of the scholarly opinions on the research question and problem. It offers a succinct description of opposing arguments, orienting readers to the ongoing conversation about the topic. The thesis or solution is the argumentative statement that both answers the research question and attempts to solve the research problem. In this way, the thesis of a research essay is a two-part thesis, answering the analytical question about the object of study and attempting a solution of the broader problem in the field. The advanced organizer is a brief description of how the writer intends to argue the thesis, a map of the lines of reasoning in their essay. If you understand these elements of the introduction, you should be well on your way to understanding the broad objectives of research writing. The final concept about research that is important to remember as you begin is that research rises or falls on how well you understand audience. You are not writing in isolation. You are writing to a particular community of readers, and they must factor into all of your decisions as a research writer. You are not simply trying to overwhelm them with data in an effort to persuade, but curate the data in a way that demonstrates your credible ethos as a writer, in a way that shows them the logical progression of your evidence and argument, and in a way that rightly assesses their prior interest in or knowledge of the topic. If you get audience wrong, you may come off as condescending or naive. You may overlook the true significance of your project, and you may lose credibility, and as a result, lose a hearing with your audience. As you begin this exciting and challenging journey, be sure to not only review the key concepts found in the introduction, but also start to learn your audience. Read about them, talk to them, imagine them in your mind's eye as you work through the research process. If you do this well, you will begin to develop an empathy for and a sense of responsibility toward your reader that will enable you to steward your writing well.